Agriculture drainage. Drainage is the removal of excess water from the soil. Excess water may be as a result of flooding, excess application of irrigation, H2O, or even natural precipitation rain. Benefits of drainage / the importance of drainage. It improves soil aeration, i.e. uses amount of air in the soil, which facilitates good respiration of plant roots. It raises soil temperatures. It improves soil structure, which facilitates proper root penetration in the soil. Drainage facilitates growth of certain crops which cannot grow in water / logged areas. Drainage enables movement of machines, e.g. tractors and other machines on the farm if soil drains and hardens. Drainage reduces losses and wastage of crops due to rotting. Effect: it reduces on the leaching of nutrients. Drainage helps to control parasites, e.g. snails, mosquitoes, which are vectors to the animals and farmer. Agriculture drainage. Drainage allows conducive / suitable conditions for soil organisms to live. Drainage allows conducive / suitable conditions for soil organisms to live. Drainage helps to allow timely operations to be done on the farm, e.g. timely seedbed preparation, early planting, etc. Types of drainage. They include I. Surface drainage, Roman 2 subsurface drainage, Roman 3 subsoiling, Roman 4 use of deep rooted crops. Surface drainage. Here water is led away by channels constructed on the soil surface. The water then flows down the slope due to the pull of gravity. Advantages of surface drainage. Agriculture drainage. Disadvantages of surface drainage. The ditches occupy space that would be used for growing crops. Ditches may lead to excessive depressions of wood table, which may lead to complete drying of soil. Ditches / channels interferes with agriculture operations. Livestock, since animals may drop in the ditches. Channels are very prone to soil erosion and may develop into gullies. Subsurface drainage. Here drainage channels are constructed below the ground surface. Excess water in the soil moves under the influence of gravity from the soil and enters the drains. Forms of subsurface drainage. Tile and pipe drainage. Here perforated plastic pipes are used. They are buried 56 seconds below the ground. Roman 2 stone drainage / use of rubbles. Agriculture drainage. Advantages of subsurface drainage. The system does not interfere with farm operations. There's no wastage of land since the drains are below the ground. Once installed, there's no maintenance cost incurred. There's less risk of gully erosion than in the surface drainage. It removes only excess H2O but not the water required by plants. Disadvantages of subsurface drainage. It is very expensive to install. Requires skilled labor. Once it is damaged, it is difficult to maintain to locate the blocked part of the pipes. Irrigation is the artificial supply of water to crops where rainwater is unreliable / inadequate. Benefits of irrigation / the importance of irrigation. It facilitates crop production throughout the year. Agriculture drainage. It improves on the quality of crop produce, e.g. fruits, vegetables. It helps to control pests, e.g. aphids most serious in dry season. It modifies soil physical conditions by making soil softer, hence facilitating more tillage operations. Irrigation helps to control weeds, especially in rice and other cereals. It helps to wash down salts accumulated in the root zones / dilution of salts. It helps to control the planting and harvesting times so that the farmer is able to target better market prices. Fertilizers may be applied together with irrigation water. Disadvantages of irrigation / problems associated with irrigation. Irrigation is expensive. Excessive irrigation leads to leaching of nutrients. It can lead to soil lapping up, especially when sprinkler irrigation is used. It is limited to areas with enough water sources. It requires skilled labor. It can easily cause soil erosion if it is poorly done. Agriculture drainage. A surface irrigation. The sprinkler / overhead sea drip irrigation. A surface irrigation is a type of irrigation carried out on the soil surface. It involves 3 other types, namely flood irrigation, furrow irrigation, basin irrigation, flood irrigation. In this method, water is just allowed to flood flat, low-lying areas of the field, not net work of canals is used. Advantages of flood irrigation. It is cheap since farmer does not need to buy any equipment. Requires less labor. Weeds can easily rot, hence less need of weeding. Disadvantages of flood irrigation. Agriculture drainage. Here water is led to the field using furrows or canals. The Furrows are constructed on a contour across the slope so that water flows gently under the influence of gravity to avoid erosion. Advantages of furrow irrigation. Land does not require leveling. This method is easy for a farmer to operate. It is cheap since it involves making furrows only. Cultivation and irrigation can be done simultaneously. Disadvantages of furrow irrigation. Cannot be easily practiced in sandy soils. Chances of erosion occurring are high. The furrows can easily be silted up. It is not suitable for highland areas. Wellman 3 basin irrigation involves constructing small basins that can hold water, directed into them using canals/furrows. The water seeps slowly into the soil around the basin. Agriculture drainage. It uses less amounts of water, reduces chances of erosion, besides eroded soil is trapped in the basins. Disadvantages of basin irrigation. Cannot be used in highland/mountainous areas. Basins occupy land that would otherwise be covered by plants. The sprinkler/overhead irrigation. Here water is pumped from the source river under pressure and allowed out of the paper through small nozzles such that it falls back to the ground as rain. Water. Water is pumped into a main line that branches into laterals that have sprinkler heads that end into nozzles. The water is let out of the nozzles under very high pressure, and nozzles then break the water into small droplets/fine sprays. Agriculture drainage. Soil erosion is minimized since the amount of H2O applied can be easily controlled. No wastage of land as no canals are constructed. Fertilizers/herbicides can be mixed in water and applied to crops. Can be used on any type of soil, even in sandy soils. Disadvantages of overhead irrigation. It is quite expensive to buy and maintain that equipment/sprinklers. Uniform distribution of water may not be achieved if the weather is windy. Nozzles can easily be blocked if the water is not clean. It requires skilled labor to operate. A lot of labor is required to keep transferring the pipes and sprinklers from one area to another in the field. Water infiltration is shallow, hence poor root development. Seed drip/trickle irrigation. Here water is delivered to the crops using perforated polythene pipes that are laid. Agriculture drainage. Advantages of drip irrigation. Water loss through evaporation is minimized. Method can work well in both hilly/flat areas. It uses less amount of water than other types. Fertilization can easily be done. It is suitable in areas where there's water shortages, e.g. in dry areas. Disadvantages of drip irrigation. It is expensive to install. Nozzles can easily be blocked if dirty water is used. May not be effective in areas with steep slopes as water is pumped under low pressure. Factors considered before choosing a method of irrigation to use. Amount of labor available. Especially to operate sprinkler requires skilled labor, more labor to moor pipes from place to place. Water supply. Agriculture drainage. Furrow irrigation method may not be ideal in sandy soils that have very high drainage. Relief/topography. Food irrigation is only suitable where land is leveled/flat. Capital. Some methods require a lot of capital to install them, e.g. drip and sprinkler irrigation. Type of crop. Some crops require more H2O than others, e.g. paddy, rice,